bubbling up. Honestly, I believe that the transformation of healthcare will start in that 150-year-old vault at 925 Chestnut.
I mean, this is a city that invented modern democracy, and we didn't stop there. This is an incubator city. This is a city that's almost like fertile soil. You put the seeds here, it will grow.
That's why we subscribe to this theory of the rainforest for talent development, feasting on biodiversity. That matches, I think, probably the biggest rainforest, which is Amazon, right?
Does it sound a little bit like a car salesman?
No.
And if you order by midnight tonight. Yeah.
Please welcome Comcast Senior Executive Vice President and Chief Diversity Officer, David L. Cohen.
So, good afternoon, everyone, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you to our hometown of Philadelphia, to the new Comcast Technology Center, and to the Ralph J. Roberts Forum. As you just saw, Philadelphians are not shy about expressing what this city has to offer. And as Muhammad Ali used to say, it's not bragging if you can back it up. And everything you just heard on that video is spot on, accurate, and we can back up every word of it, especially that title, Philadelphia Delivers. Philadelphia today is delivering innovation and entrepreneurship with an intensity that's got the world's attention, including at this company and in this building, and especially in the life sciences. We're also a one-of-a-kind city, rich in history, spirit, diversity, passion, and culture, with a swagger that's all our own. Comcast has grown up here from a small cable TV provider to a global media and technology company. This brand new building in which you're sitting is a 60-story expression of our faith in Philadelphia's future, especially its future in the innovation space and our determination to help drive that future. Connecting people is at the core of what we do as a company, and we're delighted to help connect people and companies with a mutual interest in furthering Philadelphia's interest in the life sciences. Comcast is proud to sponsor this innovation showcase. But in addition to being a cheerleader for life sciences in Philadelphia, you may not realize that we're also a player. For example, right now we're partnering with Independence Blue Cross, whose CEO Dan Hilferty you'll hear from later, in an exciting joint venture that combines digital technology and healthcare, and that is generating a lot of chatter in the healthcare space. It's a digital platform called Quill, and it empowers patients and medical providers to collaborate on creating a digital roadmap for a patient's journey through the healthcare system. We recently hired Karina Edwards as the CEO for this venture. You'll be hearing from her and about her very shortly, as well as from the Quill team later today. I'd like to encourage everyone to take a look at the Quill demo. You will see how technology is helping to deliver a better patient experience even today. We're also very excited about our acquisition of Blue Vector, just finalized in March. Bringing Blue Vector into Comcast enriches the cybersecurity solutions we can offer. Blue Vector has the distinction of holding the first and only patent for zero-day malware detection using machine learning and artificial intelligence. And Blue Vector has refined those technology through years of working closely with America's intelligence community. It's one more asset that expands the innovation that Philadelphia can deliver. And the city itself is a laboratory of sorts for innovation. It's a place where talented people are constantly experimenting with new theories and ideas, a place where those ideas are developed and converted into life-enhancing realities. And I know I can get in trouble for doing this because there's so many examples of this, but I just want to give a couple. And I want to start with the cutting-edge gene therapy research conducted by amazing scientist physicians like Dr. Carl June in the cancer space, Drs. Jean Bennett, Catherine High, and Albert McGuire in finding cures for blindness and ultimately hemophilia. Jean took a new theory and an idea, partnered with Kathy on the research, and through Spark Therapeutics, and you'll hear from Jeff Marazzo later too, converted that research into clinical trials run by Albert that led to approval by the FDA of Luxturna, a gene therapy drug that cures certain types of blindness and which is currently in the market. Without the collaboration across these researchers and these institutions, that drug would not have been developed. Dr. Carl June is his own story. For those of you who have not heard the story, Dr. June took HIV science that he actually was developing when he was in the military and decided to convert it to cancer research. And without overstating it, Dr. June's research, which was put in place in Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, has resulted in essentially the cure and total remission now of dozens and dozens of children and adults from previously thought uncurable leukemia. This is the kind of innovation in life sciences that will continue in the years ahead in Philadelphia. That is not so much speculation, considering Philadelphia's medical and higher education institutions paired with remarkable change agents and thought leaders like these amazing researchers. Rather, it's a guarantee. And another big reason for Philadelphia's success in this space is the lead position that Philadelphia has in producing the raw material of innovation, college graduates. Year after year, Boston is the only city that can rival Philadelphia in the annual number of college and university graduates. But Philadelphia is now doing an incredible job of retaining graduates who elect to stay and build their careers here, adding to Philadelphia's talent pool. So our college graduation retention rate has skyrocketed from 29% back in 2004 to 54% today, well above Boston's 42%. Before I came here today, I actually was able to be in my office for about 10 minutes and check my mail, and in it was the 2019 annual report for Campus Philly, which is the organization that we created in 2004 to address the bleeding of our college graduates who were electing not to stay in Philadelphia. Won't read the whole report to you, but I will note, here's the infographic, 54% retention rate. We have experienced a 115% increase in college-educated 25 to 34-year-olds in Philadelphia between 2000 and 2007. There are 118,500 additional young degree holders in Philadelphia, and they have generated $6.4 billion in additional earnings to the region annually. So this has become a huge strength for Philadelphia and for any company interested in growing or starting a business. It's one of the reasons why Philadelphia is such a great place to have a business. The same virtues that attract our graduates to stay here would make Philadelphia a vibrant place for all of your employees to call home. This city is rich in culture, from world-class art museums to an edgy contemporary music scene. It's got big city charm and sophistication with affordable housing cost. It's a fantastic place to live, a fantastic place to work, a fantastic place to grow a business. But you didn't come here for my personal reflections on Philadelphia, even though I could keep going for the rest of the afternoon. You're here to learn more about this city's leadership in delivering innovation for the life sciences. So during the next hour, you'll get a close-up look at the action in Philadelphia, from research and development to commercialization. You're going to hear from talented people representing some of the organizations and institutions creating the excitement in life sciences right here in this region. From our burgeoning tech startups to world-famous hospitals, medical research facilities, pharmaceutical companies, and universities, what we collectively call our eds and meds sector. I am confident that you will find this a good investment of your time. So I'd like to get things started by introducing our MC. He did not have far to travel because in addition to all the technology spaces in this building, the first 3 stories of this building are the broadcast studios and offices of NBC 10 and Telemundo 62. And so it is my pleasure to bring up our NC, someone who's become a good friend and a colleague, NBC News 10 anchor, Vi Sikahema. Vi?